guys, welcome back to Shanghai. Didn't do any video yesterday. It was pretty a boring day. I had to do some laundry and plans were cancelled, so not much to do yesterday, not much to see. But today's going to be a really interesting day, and the first thing I need to start with is I got breakfast now, everything's good. First thing I want to do now is going to work, and I'm going to meet up with a trader this afternoon. So that's going to be really awesome. Hope you guys are going to be there to see this. It's going to be pretty good, and I'll do my best to record throughout the day so you guys can really see what it looks like to be like a trader, and pretty much what I'm going to talk about with the trader I'm going to meet today. So first work, and then some fun.
Here we go.
Guys, so I've been just finishing lunch with a friend, a trader, and it's the second time I meet him in Shanghai. So what's up, Michael? How are you doing today?
Very good, very good. Ni hao from Shanghai. We're on Nanjing Road, Nanjing Lu, the heart of beautiful Shanghai, China.
So Michael has been on both episodes 40 and 73, I think, of the podcast. Two great episodes, but Michael, the one thing I want to ask you today is, what is one piece of advice for people on how they can build their account?
Well, the key word I think is slow and gradually. Learn as you earn. Don't worry about the money in the beginning. Really, it's about chipping away at dollars, learning the business, learning how to trade, right? And accumulating that. And as you develop and as you increase your account size, then you can start putting more size, whether it's pips or on Forex, futures, or even in stock. Just start graduating those share amounts. But in the beginning, I see the biggest mistake that traders make is they start to load the boat in the beginning. Maybe they have a couple good lucky trades, but then they end up paying back the piper. So again, slow is steady. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Nice. And Michael is trading futures as well as option right now, and it's just crazy here. There's so many people. It's pretty amazing. So we're kind of surrounded by so many people from every direction. People watching, people thinking that's we're doing videos, but it doesn't matter. You have a specific trading platform. Can you show it to people so they see what it is?
Sure. Well, this trading platform, obviously, back in the States, I have a platform which is multiple screens, multiple domes, things like that. But it was interesting is when in Shanghai, I have sort of limited access, although the technology is pretty good here. So what I do is sort of keep it more simple. I filter down some of the tools that I use, and I'll use mobile, tablet, things like that. The key to this business is, and Etienne, is a good internet connection. And in Shanghai, you get some of the best ones here. Great technology. So
Not sure about that, but
you don't worry about that. Come stay with my in-laws. But if you can get that, and a lot of nice hotels will have that. But if you can assure that, again, you can pretty much trade the markets here. One of the beautiful things about this business is you can do it anywhere in the world. The challenge is, though, again, putting yourself in a position where if you don't have all the tools in addition to the connectivity, you want to make sure you trade small, okay? Get engaged, trade smaller contracts, trade smaller size, and of course, have your stops and targets already placed in case that internet does go out, as Etienne has experienced, and then you'll be fine.
And how do you manage the idea of keeping track of your trade with your smartphone? Because I guess that's tough to do, no? And how do you look at your setup? Because there's sometimes so many things to consider, I guess.
Yeah, it is. I mean, give it a fact, yesterday I had a position on. It was in the overnight session in the futures in the US, but it was daytime here in Shanghai. I'm having dinner with a bunch of lunch with some friends and family, and in my mind I'm thinking, I got to check my positions. So I have my phone, and you can always make that little dart out of the restaurant for a minute to check a trade. But really, the key is use technology to your advantage. Put the stops in. Have the OCO, one cancels the other order. Those are common even on mobile devices now, so you don't have to worry about it. Yes, watch it, manage it, but really do the management before you put the trade on. Once you do that, let the trade work and enjoy beautiful China.
And one last question, how do you make sure that you remember your plan? Because sometimes people trade or they're not at their office and then they don't have their plan in front of them and they kind of make a mistake or forget something. So how do you make sure that you follow your plan all the time?
Good question, great question. Again, walking the streets here in China, we don't carry our trading plans with us.
I do.
You do, good. I do too, actually, it's right here. And after a while, again, it's repetition, you know what you have to do. really, this is, think about this as your business. This is as a project plan. You really should have the basic parts of your trading plan inside your head and know what to do, so when you're ready to execute. Yeah, if you need to refer to something, to a document, great. But really, if there's a lot of things you're not sure about when you're trading in relation to your trading plan, maybe it's time to take a step back and realize, hey, I just identified a risk here. I need to really get to know my trading plan better, so I can execute it really flawlessly and without even worrying about maybe little minute things. Again, at the end of the day, it's putting on a trade, putting on a target, putting on a stop. It's kind of really simple when you think about it. If you have to really divulge into trading plans, things like that, maybe take a step back and maybe take a few days of tourism here in the beautiful China before you go actually trading.
Love that. And I think the best trading strategies are the one you can write on your napkin. That's probably the best advice
Love it,
ever.
love it. I did it the other day. I wrote I do market profile. I wrote my levels down on a little piece of paper, shoved it in my pocket next to my subway pass, and I was pretty much set for the day.
Nice stuff. Thanks, Mike. It's been a pleasure. We'll keep it flowing a little bit, and I'll show you guys what I come across.
Great.
The line to buy metro tickets. That dinner with Michael Toma was awesome. Really good advice he gave me, and he gave you guys for the listeners. So I hope you're gonna take action on this and use it. It's good for you, I'm sure. Comment below with something you're gonna apply from this, and we'll keep going around. I've been here a few times before. I did a video here in this area, so it's pretty cool, but really crowded here, guys.
Invincible.
Everything's traditional here, guys. Super beautiful buildings. Almost. Decided to move a little bit outside the touristic areas to look at the charts, and now I'm here sitting down near a shopping mall. Pretty unusual spot, but charts are really long to load here. I don't know why. Internet has never been really good for me, so when Michael says the internet's good for him, I don't get it. We'll see how he manages. I didn't have time to check at the right time today. It's already 3:45 and I was supposed to check at 2, so a bit of misalignment here, but I'll check the chart, get back to the hotel because it's getting cold here, and we'll call it the day afterward. Alright guys, so I ended up going back to the hotel. It's already night right now pretty much, so I've been writing a couple of emails and sending a bunch of stuff. Preparing for tomorrow because I have a podcast to do tomorrow, so I'll keep you guys updated with that. And that's gonna pretty much conclude the video for today, guys. I hope you liked it with Michael Toma. Great guys. It's been really nice to meet him here and to spend some time with him, talking about trading and non-trading stuff. And tomorrow I'll show you guys again my day. I think I'm gonna do a review tomorrow of my trades in the past because I wanted to talk a little bit more about trading, but I couldn't do it with all these other subjects, so we'll talk about trading tomorrow. And I'll show you guys a little bit who's going to be in the podcast next week. If you have any comment or question about this video, comment below, let me know. I want to hear your thought. Check out the Facebook group. It's r2trade.com/group, and I'll see you guys there. I really hope to connect with you there. Ciao.